What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Marlon, and we are back at it again here with another stream for you guys and girls today. We're back with the show. So I know it's early in the morning, but sometimes we got to change it up like that, especially when we have breaking news like this. Okay. So welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we've been waiting for Sony. We've been waiting for Sony's official response to the end in physical games, end in physical discs. And here we are, So I wanted to come on here and get this knocked out for you guys because I have some things I have to do later on today and I'm not going to have the time. So let's talk about it, man. I told you guys yesterday, didn't I? I told you guys yesterday, I said, guys, nothing is going to change Sony's decision. I told y'all yesterday, I said that it's set in stone. Didn't I tell y'all that yesterday? I said it's set in stone. They won't reverse. Why they won't reverse? Because it's not hurting their business. Didn't I tell y'all that yesterday? And not even just yesterday, for the past 3 weeks, I told y'all that. I said, guys, their business is not hurting. Their bottom line is not hurting. And they just don't care, man. They're going to figure out, they said they're going to figure out a way to respond to all the backlash and stuff. But no, the same exact thing that we saw with GTA 6 with the code in the box is Sony's answer. You see it in the title. I'm not joke. This is not a joke. I need you to wake up right now. Okay? I need y'all to wake up.
Why the minority are reluctant to.
Yep. They don't care. They don't care. I told you guys. I told y'all. They don't care. All this backlash. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Jeffrey. All this backlash means nothing to them because as of right now, according to the CFO, as of right now, no harm is being done to their business. I told y'all the only way, when y'all gonna start listening to me, the only way Sony's decision will change is if you attack their business financially. If you're not doing that, then it means nothing. It means nothing at all. Because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, well, I hear people talking and I hear people saying this and I hear people saying that. But the reality is our business is fine. And you see how they were operating ever since the backlash. They were like operating it's business as usual. You know what I mean? They were putting out tweets, putting out trailers, putting out this, putting out that. And it's like nothing was even happening. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all, they are planning something behind the scenes. Obviously, boom, their latest earnings call is today. We got a lot of stuff to go over today. And one of the biggest thing, you could say it's a lie or it's made up. It's not going to change reality. I told y'all this yesterday. And I told y'all this 3 weeks ago. It is not going to change a Christ-loving thing. 83%, once a friggin' again, 83% of users are playing their games digitally. We talked about the Capcom. No, Marlon, just this, Marlon, that. We talked about the Capcom data yesterday. Oh, no, that's a lie. Oh, no, it's this. Oh, no, I told y'all. Now it's coming back again. 83% it's over. It's done. You know what I'm saying? This whole physical media, it's done. Sony is not changing course. You see what's happening with GTA 6 right now? A friggin' code in the box. Thank you for the jewels. A friggin' code in the box. That was a telltale sign right there. That was the plan all along. Let's push. You see how they did that? They used GTA 6 as bait. Yeah. You still don't get it. Y'all still roll up my sleeves. Y'all think this is a game. You still don't get it. GTA 6 was the bait, and we took the bait. I didn't take it, but a lot of people did. The code in the box is the plan. The code in the box is the answer. Wake up and smell the coffee right now. What time is it? It's 8:07 on the East Coast right now. Wake up. Listen to me. The code in the box is the answer. This is what they're going to be doing. It's over, man. I sat there in the bed and I just had my head down and I said, Lord have mercy. It's over. Going forward, the only thing you're going to be able to trade in that game. Oh, no, GameStop will still remain in business. Why are they going to still remain in business? Because they're going to be selling PSN cards for you to buy your digital games. And they will be selling, I guarantee you this, I know how this works. They're going to be selling the code in the box, similar to the GTA. Okay. You think this is a game now? This is what it's going to be. You ain't going to be able to trade in no games, but what you will be able to trade in is your consoles, your accessories. That's all you're going to be able to buy and sell. Use. So GameStop will still remain in business. They ain't going nowhere. Of course not. They ain't going nowhere.
We will make our own destiny.
Told y'all. Yep.
Hello.
How you doing, man? Keegan, how you doing? Great to see you, man. Good morning to you guys, man. We got to start a little early. We got to take the gloves off right now because, again, we about to get into the official stuff right now. But I just have to air this out and tell you guys, this is what I've been telling y'all on the show. It's over. Sony is not hurting, and when you're not hurting, there's no emotions. They just, it is what it is. After 30 years, after 30 freaking years, thank you for the 100. After 30 freaking years supporting this company, they don't care. So the bootlicking and the fanboyism and the worshiping, they don't care about you worshiping them. They don't care about you selling your soul to them. This is what I've been telling you guys. Shoot, I had to realize a long time ago. I said, nope, it's not worth it. And you see, all of this equates to what we're having right now.
Sony cares. Will release physical games for PC. Fire emoji.
Yeah, we can all dream. We can all dream. You see what I'm saying? We can all dream. It's over, man. It's over. Because you know what? What we're seeing with GTA 6 right now. Thank you so much, my brother, for the super chat. What we're seeing right now with GTA 6 will be the future of video games in terms of how they distribute the games.
The minority will get over it or find another hobby.
Bro, I don't know. I don't think they're going to get over it. I think people are just going to adapt. I think people are just going to accept the reality. People who are been saying for years, oh, I'm done. Or just now, since Sony made the announcement, oh, I'm done with PlayStation because they're ending physical discs and all this and that. Oh, I am done. Are you? Because right now, there's no turn. Sony is not reversing. And I told y'all that weeks ago. I said, guys, it's over. The writing is on the wall for physical games. It's over. We miss that boat. Now people want to sit here and fight. We should have been fighting for this stuff from years ago. Now stuff is hitting the fan. It's over, man. This is it. Now we're going to have friggin' code in the box. Man, I literally canceled my freaking pre-order because I was like, man, a code in the freaking box? That's it. You know, but no, that's the reality. Take it or leave it. Going forward, codes in the freaking box. We're not no stranger to this, guys. I told y'all this. I said, look, it's been happening right under our noses. What did I tell y'all yesterday? But no, you guys are not listening to me. We're ending the month off with this. Perfect timing, July 31st. What a July 31st. I'll never forget this day for as long as I live. being a gamer. Yeah, the death of physical games officially is happening right now, right in front of your face. What did I tell y'all yesterday? I said, guys, listen to your boy. Okay? I said, right under our noses, collector's editions. Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok. All this time, they've been doing this, right? Just to catch us. Giving us I told y'all, you don't listen to me, right? I said, guys, look, the collector's edition. No physical game.
Marlon Vegeta 6 box is really nice. Smiling face with hearts emoji.
Come on, man. It's not a time, Pio. It's not a time for jokes, man. Listen to me. It's not a time for jokes. It's too early in the morning, dog. And there's no time for no joking business right now. We gotta talk, man. I love you, Pio, but listen to me, man. Ain't no time for no jokes, dog. Now listen. So I told y'all the signs. We saw the signs, right? We knew this was going to happen one day. Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition, all these friggin' Collector's Editions. And you guys were upset. Where is the freaking disc inside the box? No physical disc in the freaking box, right? And what we saw? Coded. So don't be surprised now. Is this anything new? GTA 6 only have a code in the box? Is that anything new? No, it's not. Because we've been experiencing this from years ago. From years ago, literally from 2022, even before that, they were putting code in the boxes. Y'all don't remember this? Even to this day, even before GTA 6, we saw games, they shipping games, no disc in the box. Y'all still don't get it. Now they're rubbing it in now. They're driving that thing now. They're like, listen, bro, ain't no stopping this now. This is the plan all along, and this is what we're gonna run with. When you look at their earnings report and everything like that, they're like business as usual. So all this backlash, I told y'all, if people were really sincere about wanting physical media, right? It would have shown in their earnings call. They would have talked about it like, oh man, we saw a significant drop in terms of our PlayStation Plus subscribers. We saw a significant drop in hardware sales. None of that. What was I telling you guys? PlayStation fans, oh, they're going to be fine. Just like how PlayStation fans will always say, oh, Sony will be fine. Well, let me reverse that on you now, because y'all going to be fine. All of us are going to be fine. What are we going to do? Walk away? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Are you going to go to other platforms that you're not going to be happy? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You're not going to go to Xbox. You're not going to go to Nintendo. You're not going to go to PC. You're not. You don't like those platforms. You're stuck on PlayStation for a reason. A lot of y'all, you know who I'm talking about. You're just saying it because you're upset. But the reality, you're not going nowhere. Even with this announcement right now, you're going to stand still. Because the games that you want to play is what Sony is offering you. And let's say, for instance, if Sony severs PC, they're done with PC, especially now. Are you crazy? Man, you better wake up and smell the coffee. Especially now that they're doing this all digital stuff. You honestly think they want anybody else in the pie, in the matrix, in the mix? No. The answer is no. This is a way for them to cut out the middleman. Don't you get it? So why the heck are you going to be putting games on Steam and all this and that? Pay attention to what's going on. By the time Sony gets to the PlayStation 6 generation, what games are they going to be putting on PC? So they have to split it with Steam? No. They want 100% cut. That's what they want. That's the whole point of this. And y'all still don't get it. Forget about the distributors. Forget about, all the retailers and all. No. Forget it. No, we want 100%. Even selling the code in the box. They still getting that. They still making more money. Why? Because you're locked to that freaking ecosystem. You're locked. Whether you buy the code in the box or buy it off of their store, it doesn't matter. Because you're locked into that ecosystem. Everything you're going to be purchasing. Okay, what is a code in the box? What, you can't trade it, you can't sell it. What is that? Think. What is that? What a friggin' code in the box. Can you sell a code in the box? Maybe on eBay. Maybe if you can prove that the code ain't scratched off, but there's so much scam. There's so much freaking scam going on. Y'all still don't get it. There's so much scam going on right now that a lot of people are just like, nah, man, I ain't buying that. So it's going to be harder for you to sell a code in the box. And then who wants that? Who wants a code in the, that's why I said it's over. The only thing you can do, sell your accessories, sell your console moving forward. That's all you can do to make money or to buy a used one. You can buy a used PS6 in the future. That's all you're going to be able to do. It sucks, man. I never would have thought I would be alive to see this, bro. To see this day come from 1996, from when they started in America. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. 95, 96, 94 in Japan. All of this is happening 30 plus years later. This is what we got to deal with. Sony right in our friggin' faces. They don't freaking care. The days are gone. I'm so sad right now. My heart is broken right now. You know what I'm saying? Long gone are the blue bottom disc, the silver bottom disc, the Blu-ray disc. It's over. Let's get to the official stuff, man. Y'all think I'm joking right now. Yeah, let's get to the official stuff. I'm sad right now. I'm real sad. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah. Let's put a timestamp on this before I get even more upset, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let me show y'all. Friggin' code in the box, dog. Friggin' code in the box they coming up with. No, this is what y'all get. Let's go ahead and let's take it away, man. All right. So, Genki Japan. Look at this. Sony CFO Lin Tao confirms PlayStation will offer, look at this, right in your friggin' faces. Offer code in the box. So GTA 6 was the plan all along. GTA 6 was the evidence right there. That's your option right there. Yeah, this is it right here. Those of you who want a disk drive with your PS6, you can forget it. You're going to get a disk drive for your PS4 and maybe PS5 games, but not PlayStation. It's over. It's over for all of us right now. Over for the physical boys. It's done. Code in the box. Are you paying attention right now? Code in the box retail packages in North America in replace of discs going forward. Code in the box. Let that sink in. That's what you get for supporting a company for 30 plus years. That's what some of us get for bootlicking a company for 30 plus years. We don't care about you. Code in the box. Get used to it. Are y'all still waking up this morning? Maybe some of y'all are. Get your coffee right now. Get to your TV. Get to your phone real quick. All right. Quote, listen to this coming directly from the CFO. In North America, this has already happened without discs. In the package, there is a code included. That is how they sell in North America. Are y'all paying attention? This says they already discussed the plans with what? Retailers beforehand, and this will be their solution right there in our friggin' faces. You see what I'm saying? I told you, Sony been planning all along.
Sony. Building a PC in 2028. Ridiculous.
Man, I told you, Makwe. I told you. And now building a PC is going to be very expensive for you, brother, because right now with the component shortages, that's why I told y'all from 2025, end of 2025, I said, guys, go make yourself a PC. Don't wait until 2026. You can't say I didn't tell y'all. Now it's going to be stupid expensive to go make a PC unless you're made out of money and you got a lot of money. Been told y'all this was going to happen. Didn't I tell y'all that? It's over. The GTA 6 plan is coming to tuition right now. It's happening. It's more than ever before. I told y'all directly from Sony. It's right there in your friggin' faces. And what this tells me there's no hope for PlayStation 6 having a disk drive. It's over, man. It's over. Code in the box. Y'all thought I was lying. You thought I was clickbaiting. No, this is no clickbait. Code in the box moving forward. So if you don't like GTA 6 code in the box, sorry. This is our answer to ending physical discs is, listen, bro, this is it. Code in the box. This is what y'all boys get for supporting us for 30 plus years. So I know some of you guys right now in the chat is going to be like, F Sony. F Sony. You know what I'm saying? I know, because you're upset. I'm upset too, bro. But the reality is, what are you going to do? The only thing you can do right now is be done. But everywhere else you're going to go, PC, that's all digital too. Everywhere else you go, everything is getting digitized. I told y'all that. Everything is getting digitized. Almost every platform. Nintendo, you see what Nintendo is doing right now. You see Nintendo is showing signs right now with that digital stuff. You know what I'm saying? What do you call it again? Game keys and whatever the heck it is. You see them already starting to do that. You better wake up and smell the coffee. I've been telling you boys this already. Every company is Microsoft. You know, everybody is doing it. Code in the friggin' box. This is what we get. Oh, we're not even done yet. Listen, man, I told you.
They need to get rid of the box itself because it doesn't make sense to waste plastic just to put a paper card with a code in it.
100%. 100%. And this is hey, thank you so much, D. Listen to me and listen to me very carefully right now. Thank you for the super chat. This is what I was telling you boys. If you're gonna, my whole thing is this: if you're gonna print up a box, waste money, you see what I'm saying? Because what was it, pennies on the dollar for them to make a freaking plastic box, and it costs them nothing to make a code. It costs them nothing to make a code. So it's like, bro, you're gonna waste all that time, printing up artwork and a box and all this kind of stuff, still paying for distribution and all this kind of stuff. It makes no sense. Why not include the disc in the box? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Like, it makes no sense. But at the same time, they're like, nope, it's going to cost us more money to make the physical disc. You see what I'm saying? Think about what I'm saying, guys. Am I making sense to y'all? Like, it makes no sense for them to do a code in the box. It's still costing y'all money to print up a box, to put a code in a box. Maybe not as much as printing the disc, but at the same time, it's like, bro, this is what Sony is saying. And we're not even done yet. We just getting started right now. There is let me go to Charlie's Intel. Let's get to freaking Charlie's Intel. Look at this. Right there in our friggin' faces again. Look at how they respond to the backlash. Look at how they're responding to the freaking backlash. Look at this. Charlie's Intel. Sony CFO responds to the backlash over ending physical discs for PlayStation. Quote, this is what Lin Tao is saying. At this point in time, we are not seeing any impact on our business. As of now, are you hearing me right now, guys? You still don't get it? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Let's finish let me read this one more time for y'all. At this point in time, we are not seeing any impact on our business as of now. A large part is already digitized. And therefore, as a result, the discontinuation of discs, we don't see that there will be any negative impact on our business. Are you seeing this right in front? There's no negative impact on their businesses. Period. End of story. You see what I'm saying? So now let's continue. However, as I already said, the users, the players have attachments, and we have to think about how to respond to those feedback. So there it is. There it is. I told y'all, this is the big reality right here. We are not seeing any impact right now. We are not seeing any impact right now on our business. This is the big reality check for some of us. So all this backlash, all this, I'm done with Sony and this and that. Are you done with PlayStation? Because it's not showing in the numbers. I told you, the only way to make this a reality to where things work in our favor is to attack their pockets. We're not doing that. We're just talking. We bluffing. We don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going nowhere. And the reality is some of y'all don't get it. The reality is we have too much invested. We have too much invested into PlayStation, so we're not going nowhere. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? There's not enough. I told y'all this, but you don't listen to me. There is not enough of y'all to impact Sony's business. What I tell y'all, I said it has to be in the millions, not no thousands, not no hundreds. It has to be in the millions for you to hurt Sony's business model. If you are, man, a lot of people just talk, but they don't put their money where their mouth is. They just talk. And that's why I'm telling you, if people were attacking all this, all blackout, bull crap, nonsense, waste of time.
Sony just as dead as Xbox now. F on both and make both these companies publishers for PC. 100 emoji.
Man, listen, man. Makwi, listen, man.
Sony gonna be launching at the blackout. Smiley face emoji.
Yeah,
got him.
Got him. Listen to me. He said, Marlon, of course you're not going anywhere because you got to do content. Listen, the reality is this, man. I've always been honest with y'all on everything I do. Let me tell you this. The reality is this. For me, as a content creator, yeah, I told y'all, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to be like the rest of these frauds that are saying, oh, I'm done with PlayStation. Are you? Because I'm telling you, there are games that I want to play. So am I hurt by them ending physical games? 100%. Because I love physical games. I like physical games. I care about physical games since day one. So yes, I'm hurt about it. But the reality is, am I going to sit here and if Sony decides, hey, we're done with PC and they drop in all these games and I'm just going to be sitting there like, yeah, I'm not going to buy a PS6. I'm just not going to buy what? No, I got to be real with myself. Yes, am I hurt by this decision? 100%. But at the end of the day, I got to be real. I got to be real with myself. They're going to be making games that I want to play. Period. End of story. This is the future, guys. This is the all digital future that we didn't want. We didn't want an all digital future. You know why? Because we wanted to hold on to the old school. Thank you for subscribing. We wanted to hold on to the old school way of how we game and how we consume games. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. But we're not done yet. You thought we was finished? Reality check for some of us. Let's go ahead and let's take it away. So look at this. Once again, we put a lot of thought and time, and we cautiously considered this, and we came to this conclusion, and we are going to cautiously move this forward. Are y'all paying attention? Are you make sure y'all go subscribe to American Truck Song. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? You see this? You see what I just read? They're moving forward. Thank y'all for subscribing. Make sure you hit the like button. We are moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, with our plans to end physical games. And now we got Lin Tao. I guess it's translated here. Listen to this.
So PS5 ending disc production. The second question. So on this point,
I know it's low. It's very low.
so we announced that January 2028 onwards, we will no longer be manufacturing game discs. So 1.5 years ahead. So
1.5 years ahead. Are y'all? I know y'all can't hear it because it's very low. They're gonna go through with this. She's saying, Lin Tao, the CFO. She's saying, let me kind of echo what she's saying. We're going through. You got about 1.5 years left. It's over. It's over. It's over. Those of you who say, "Oh, it's not," it's done. It's RIP the physical game. It's done. Sony is done with it. The CFO right here is saying you got about 1.5 years left. It's done, man. It's done. It's done. Let me back up a little bit.
So 1.5 years ahead. So we made this announcement at this time.
Wow.
There are various reasons we made this decision. The biggest being that the digitalization of contents overall has been progressing. That's
The main reason for this decision is because the digitization of content. They're seeing more people. In other words, they're seeing more people buying digital games. I told y'all. This is what they look at. This is what they care about is the numbers. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. They're seeing a rise. That's what she's saying. They have seen a larger rise in folks buying digital games. And this is the reason why they came to this conclusion. Oh my Jesus, bro.
That's the big factor. It's not just for PlayStation, but for all kinds of contents.
Not just for PlayStation, but for all kind of contents.
Digitalization is progressing. And so when we think about the future, and we put in a lot of thought and time, and we cautiously considered this, and we came to this conclusion, and we're going to cautiously move this forward.
Wow.
And to this decision, we have received various opinions, and people have strong views. And
yeah, in other words, the backlash. They have seen the backlash. People have strong opinions, all this and that, and they are still going through with it. You see what I'm trying to tell you? But they're going to cautiously move forward. Key word, cautiously. All right. Okay, let's continue.
We understand that the community has put forth those views to us. Games are loved by many people. It's a form of entertainment that's loved by people, and it's connected to people's fond memories in many cases. And so we understand those emotions. We want to consider that, and in the future digital ecosystem, how do we engage the gamers is something that we would like to continue to explore. Thank you very much.
You see, all right. Oh, wait, back up just a little bit. Watch this.
We engage the gamers is something, and in the consider that, and in the future digital ecosystem, how do we engage the gamers is something that
In the future, with this digital system, how do we engage with the user? I am telling you, this is it. This is
we would like
it.
to continue to explore. Thank you very much.
Oh my freaking God. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. You see? See? Ah, God have mercy. See? Yep. That's on that, bro. They're on the panel right now. You know, I mean, that was translated, but it was very, very low. I told you guys. That's it. That's it. They're gonna cautiously move forward with this. And they're gonna figure out ways to be able to deal with the feedback. And they talked about how video games is connected to people's memory. You doggone right it's connected to my memory, because I just sat there and talked about 1995, 94, 96, when Sony first started out. You know what I'm saying?
Man, these companies SMDH.
I know, man. I know. And this is why I try to tell you guys from day one, the bootlicking and the worshiping and going so, strong for Sony. You know what I mean? I'm pro Sony. It's not worth it. This is what I was trying to tell y'all. And then y'all, some people used to always defend Sony. You know what I mean? Oh, Sony is going to be fine, Marlon. What are you talking about? Sony's going to be fine. Well, my reverse on some of y'all is, listen, y'all going to be fine. Y'all going to be fine. Just like how a lot of people used to say, oh, Sony's going to be fine. They're going to be fine. Every time when Sony makes a mistake, oh, they're going to be fine. That's what the bootlickers would say. Oh, no, they're going to be fine. No, what are you talking about? They're going to be fine. We're going to be fine, right? We're sure going to be fine too. Because with this decision, it's very evident, it's very clear. They're going to be fine. Let me show you something else. Let's take a look at their earnings call numbers here. Let's take a look at this, because this is another proof right here. Business as usual for Sony. Business as usual, right? Oh, there's no problem here. Let's take a look. Let's look at the FY26 results. Let's take a look at it. So Shinobi 602. Make sure y'all give him a follow. All right. Look at this. PlayStation Q1 FY26 results between March and June. Pay attention to your screen. PS5 has reached 95.3 million consoles shipped. Still not 100 million yet. Okay. 1.6 million PS5 consoles sold in Q1. That's a what? Negative 36% year over year. Okay. Negative 36%. Wow. Okay, overall sales 5.8 billion for the quarter. Right? 0.6%. That's in the green. Essentially flat. Impacted by decrease in sales of hardware and third-party games. Wow. See that? So, this is where it's biting Sony in the box side. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Sony sitting here putting out one game a friggin' year. And I was calling Sony out on this. Ever since Spider-Man 2 in 2023. And I said, one friggin' game a year, that's not enough. Remember I was telling y'all that? But no, the bootlickers, oh no, Sony is going to be fine. Sony is going to be fine. Remember? Remember? We had this conversation. Oh no, Sony is gonna be fine. Remember? Y'all rub it in my face. Sony, what do you complain? Astrobot, one freaking game a year. This, you see what I just highlighted? That's what's biting them in the backside right now. How are you able to sell a console without no friggin' games or barely any freaking games? This is what I've been telling. What's up? Hippo dog? What's going on, man? This is what I've been telling you guys when it comes to these one game a friggin' year. Even on the third party side, they've seen a decrease in sales. So again, man, this is sad, bro. Then look at this. Next thing is this. Operating, how you doing, Casper? Operating income profit increase. So they went up on that one. 37%. They're in the green. They just up on 37%. Obviously, thanks to the US tariff refunds. Ooh. And then 125 million monthly active users. Okay, they're in the green by 2% year over year. Look at this. It's over, boys. It's over. Right there in your friggin' face. Right there in your friggin' faces. In all of our faces. Digital download ratio, 82%. Let's stop right there for a second. Let's stop right there. Let's have a conversation. 82% is right there in your faces again. Digital, baby. All day, every day, moving forward. Digital. 82%. 82%. That's it. There's your answer right there. This is the reason why. They're seeing an uptick in digital downloads, in digital purchases, in digital goods and sales. This is it right here. 82%. Absolutely insane. But you see, you have to remember, Sony counts DLCs. They count the code in the box for a game. They count the code in the box for consoles. They count everything. You see what I'm saying? They count every freaking thing. They count everything. So this is the point of what I'm trying to illustrate to you boys. This is what Sony is going with. Capcom, we just went over Capcom. 93%? Yesterday we went over. And friggin' Sony, 82%. Well, obviously Capcom is counting PC and they're counting everything else too. But at the same time, it still adds to the digital future. This is it right here. 82%. And a lot of us attributed to this 82%, right? Whether they're counting PC, they're counting DLC, they're counting, codes that's bundling with the consoles, they're counting disc in the box, codes in the box, all this kind of stuff. Numbers don't lie. I keep telling y'all this. Numbers don't. You can say Sony is lying all you want. It's not going to change the reality. It's not going to change. The reality is this. Listen, man.
PPL are still coping and saying they're fake numbers.
Yeah, keep saying it's fake. Keep saying it's fake. And so I keep telling y'all that. Don't listen to that horse crap. Keep saying it's fake. Because the reality is this. It's not going to change the reality. It's not going to change Sony's decision.
Easy to say 82% when most your offerings is digital and not physical.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, they are being greedy and said F their customers, so
Yep.
F them. Man
Yep.
shrugging
I mean,
emoji.
you're right. You're right, Makwi. You're right. 100%. Thank you for the $5 super chat. You are 100% right. F the customers. We don't freaking care. Let me clarify this. Yes, F the physical gamers. You see what I'm saying? We only care about the digital customers. Forget about the physical gamers. You see what I'm saying? We don't care about you. We literally don't. This is basically what they're telling you guys, man. The other 18%, we don't care. We don't care about the other 18%. Guys, only 18% of people are partaking in physical media. That's basically what Sony is telling you. We don't care about that 18%. Yesterday, what was that freaking ridiculous number? 6.7% out of Capcom's earnings call? We don't care. 18%, that's not enough for us. We don't care. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Daryl? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. This is unbelievable, guys. And let's pay attention to the rest. Negatively impacted by increase in costs, notably investments in next-gen platform development and restructuring costs.
I gotta be honest, man. We gotta live with the fact that we will have an all-digital future.
Yeah.
Y'all will start buying digital anyway.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. Yo, Hippo Dog, 100%. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. 100%. 100%. And I'm going to talk about that. Hippo, I'm going to piggyback off of you in a second. But you see this right here? You see this right here? Negatively impacted by increase in costs. Okay? Notably investments in next-gen platform development and restructuring costs. You see that right there? You see that right there? That's PlayStation 6. And y'all think PlayStation 6 is going to be cheap. Okay. Let's finish this. According to the rest of this, addressing the global memory shortage, Sony said it has secured the quantity of memory necessary to meet our projected sales volume for FY26. How many times have we heard this before? All right, listen to that part. And there is no change to our plan for hardware profitability for FY26 to remain similar to FY25. All right, this is coming directly from Sony, guys. So, piggybacking off of Hippo, listen to me. All of this earnings call thing, all of these results, all of these numbers tells me that Sony was impacted. You see what I'm saying? By a decrease in hardware and third-party games. Yep. Just like everybody else, right? Just like Microsoft and also Nintendo. Everybody was impacted. People are not really buying consoles like they used to, especially with these inflated pricing for these consoles. You know what I'm saying? Like these prices are crazy for these consoles. So yes, they were impacted, but not enough for them to be like, yep, we're scared, so we need to do physical media. Now, here's the reality check that some of y'all need. Some of us is saying, oh, I'm done with Sony because you're upset right now. But the truth is, it's going to be business as usual. It's going to be routine as usual for a lot of us. What do I mean by that? I mean, you're going to buy a PlayStation 6 and you're going to buy these digital games. 100%. A lot of you guys who are saying that you're done, you're not done. You are not done. You have been partaking in digital games, right? Since PlayStation 3, right? Since PS4, right? Even though physical might tip the scale for you and you buy every once in a while digital games, when the reality soaks in, like my man Hippo just said, when the reality soaks in, you got a year. You heard what Lin Tao just said, right? Lin Tao just said, listen to me. You got a year and a half left. That's all we got. So buy up as many physical media as you possibly can. You got a year and a half left. After that year and a half is expired, all digital. So you got until 2028, end of January 2020. It's crystal clear right now. It's clearer than ever before that Sony's decision, like I told y'all in yesterday's stream, is set in stone. There's no reversing that. It's carved. Sony carved that in the stone. We're not changing our minds. So for those of you who said, oh, I'm not, and listen, they're investing in next generation. They're already doing that. So there will be a PlayStation 6 and it will be all digital. And the truth is, let me tell you this right now. And this is why I believe people are just not going to run away from PlayStation. You have been buying your consoles digitally. Let's be real. Since the start of this generation, you've been rushing out buying that $400 PlayStation 5. Don't act like you didn't buy it. Because some of y'all did, a lot of y'all did because it was cheaper and you like your games digitally. Remember what I was telling y'all yesterday? Okay, Fast forwarding, they came out with the PlayStation 5 Slim, even though it looks like a toy box, looked like a console that came out of a cereal box. They had a digital version of that. You went out there and go buy that digital PlayStation Slim, didn't you? Yeah, that PS5 Slim. Yeah, you bought that digitally too. Some of y'all did. Probably a lot of y'all did. Right? To save money. Oh, I don't care for physical media. Then when fast forward into PS5 Pro. Remember I was talking about this yesterday. What did you end up doing? Some of y'all bought the Pro. I got a Pro too. Well, obviously I got to make content, so I bought the Pro as well too. So I guess I'm guilty as charged as well. So we all partake into this. We all partake into these results. So what are we going to do? Just give up on Sony, run away, go to PC? Come on, that's hypocritical because we both know you don't like PC. All of a sudden now, y'all were going hard for Sony, riding, man, going deep into paint for Sony. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other company better than Sony. Sony, maybe some of y'all cuss me out. Oh, Marlon, what are you talking about? Nintendo is number one. Oh, no, dog. PlayStation is number one. Remember? You threw it in my face. You said, oh, no, man. Look at the numbers. Sony is number one, baby. Blue, baby. All day, every day. Blue, baby. All I see is blue, man. Remember that conversation? But now, y'all don't see blue no more. Now y'all seeing PC now. Now you want to leave and go to PC. PC is all digital too. But at least with PC, you own the files. You at least own the stuff that you download. And you can do whatever you want to do with it. Right? And I've been telling y'all about PC for years. Nah, man, Marlon, I don't care for PC. Sorry. I don't care for PC, dog. What are you talking about PC for? I don't like PC. Give me my PS5, dog. I'm a console gamer. Remember that conversation we used to have? Why are you building a 5090? Waste of money. You know, remember those conversations? People laughed at me for making a 5090 PC. Why are you making that so expensive? Why you didn't just buy a PS5? Remember? And here we are now. Now, all of a sudden now, times has changed now. So now we want to jump on the PC bandwagon. Nah, man, you're not done. I am telling you this right now. When Sony comes out with that PlayStation 6, when they come out with that PlayStation 6, you're going to buy it. When they show off all them games like they do, they're going to do they're going to do a showcase. They're going to do a PS6 showcase. And they're going to show off all them new games. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I got to get this. I know y'all. I know y'all better than I know myself. You're going to fold. You're going to fold up. You're going to be like, oh, shoot. Dang it. Spider-Man. Venom. Oh, whoa. Gran Turismo 8. Man, I got to get that joint. Fizzant. What? You're going to buy it. You're going to buy it. Wait. Yo, Killzone is coming back? What? Oh, I got to get me a PS6 now. Oh, shoot. What about digital? What about digital? What about physical? What? I don't care about any of those. I want a PS6. That's all that's going to be in your heads. You're not going to care about physical, digital. You ain't going to care about that. You're going to buy yourself a PS6. So all this backlash, all your charade, all your shenanigans, it's going to mean nothing. It absolutely Bloodborne. Oh. Bloodborne? What? Holy Bloodborne? Oh my God. Oh, Sony. Yeah. Bloodborne 2? What? But yo, what about digital? What about it? What about it? You said, forget about what I said. Did you see that Bloodborne 2? You see that Bloodborne 2? Oh, shoot. So, listen, let's talk about this. The next topic is this. And this is it right here. This is the final nail in the coffin right here. Oh, you thought we was finished? Oh no. We ain't finished with y'all boys yet. Let's go, man. Y'all thought that you thought we was done. Nah, man. Hit that like button and subscribe. I told you we coming with the heat this morning. Let's go. So now we're gonna talk about. Now my pen doesn't want to write. Wake up, pen. Wake up. All right. I'm trying to do these timestamps, bro. This man over here is sleeping, bro. Let me do these timestamps for you guys, man. This guy over here is sleeping right now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, dog. This guy is over here sleeping. Tell you, these pens, bro. All right, so here is the next reality. You ready? You ready? All right, let's take it away.
Yep, giving them games and knowing they not going to PC. That's a given. Pre-ordering at least 2 PS6 along with most of the frauds. Lol.
Yeah,
smiley face emoji.
Exactly. When people realize, oh yeah, hold on. You're right, Jeffrey. Hold on. I got to piggyback off of you. Man, I love you, Jeffrey. I love you, man. Oh my God, that is so funny. Nail in the coffin right there, Jeffrey. Yeah, the rest of these frauds. Oh, I'm done with Sony. When Sony comes out and come out and say, hey, listen, we're not putting any more games on PC. Okay. All the games moving forward would be only exclusive to the PlayStation 6. These frauds are going to fold up like a coffee table. These frauds are going to fold up like a billfold, like a wallet. Open and close like a wallet. They're going to fold up like a wallet. They're going to fold up like a beach chair. They're going to be like, okay, Sony, you ain't got to tell me twice. Oh, Sony. You ain't got to tell me twice, Sony. You know what? Yeah, let me get 2 of those PS6s to go. Let me get an order of 2 PS6s to go. Are you sure about that, dog? That's about $2,000. Nah, I don't care. It's better than being on the PC side of things and not being able to play PlayStation games. So let me get that PS6, dog. Well, I thought you said, hold on. Brother man, I thought you said that you were done with Sony. Nah, I was frauding, man. I was being a fraud, man. All right. So, Insider Gaming is reporting right now. The latest Sony PlayStation earnings show. Digital software still dominates physical media. You see this right here? It's over. This is it right here. It's over. You see that title right there? Latest Sony PlayStation earnings show. And we talked about it briefly earlier. Still dominates physical media. That's it right there. Once again, right in our faces. Once again. There it is. Digital ain't going nowhere. Digital reigns supreme again. 82%. They said the last time it was 85. Right? Now it's 82. You said that laugh is Sony. Yeah, that laugh is definitely Sony. You see this right here? The FY26 Q1 earnings are in for Sony and PlayStation, and one of the figures that draws the most attention is digital sales. The great physical and digital debate will rage on for months, if not years, unless something changes. But let's look at this. but new Sony figures highlight why PlayStation is heading in this direction. Told you guys, this is it right here. This is it. Sony FY26 Q1 earnings continue to support digital shift. Look at this right here. So obviously delves into the mind-boggling assortment of statistics, numbers, but obviously the company's financial statement for this period. We find a section on PlayStation 5 hardware and software unit sales. Are y'all seeing this? Look at this. What did I tell y'all earlier? Y'all not listening to me. So only 18%. What was I telling y'all earlier in the show? Only 18% of software sales were physical media. Only 18%. Sony does not care. What was I telling y'all earlier? But you don't listen to your boy. 18% is not enough for them to continue with physical games. What a crying shame. 18% of software sales were physical media, guys. The first quarter of FY25 showed that 83% of sales were digital, which means it is a decrease by 1%. Okay? But the overall picture is clear. PlayStation games have been mostly sold as digital for a long time. What was I telling you guys? It's crystal clear. So again, people over here getting mad. Oh, I'm done. I'm done with PlayStation. I'm done with PlayStation. I am done. Are you done? Are you done? Because the truth is, digital, every time we get these earnings call, you can say it's fake. You can say Sony is lying. You can say whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to say. It's not real. It's fake. There's your answer.
I've been buying my games digitally since the beginning of the PlayStation 5. I'm okay with a all-digital $1,000 PlayStation 6.
Hey, Raul, listen to me. Raul, listen to me, man. Thank you for the 5. Listen to me. You know what, man? That's the realest thing that you can say, bro. Like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. What am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? You're right, bro. You're right. Prepare yourself for $1,000 PS6 because that's probably the direction that we're heading in. $1,000. Maybe $899. If we're lucky, maybe $899. It is what it is. I've been buying my games digitally too, just not as much as physical. I'm more of a physical gamer than I am a digital gamer, but it is what it is. I'm not just going to miss out on these games because the majority of people have voted. I told you guys from day one, this is what matters the most. You can do this. You can do your rah-rah here and your rah-rah here. But at the end of the day, like I said in that song, Sony, we don't care. This is it right here. Your wallets. People have been voting with their wallets for years. I told you, this is not something that Sony just came up with out of nowhere. This has been building and building and building and building and building and building for years. You see what I'm saying? This has been building up for years. Now they're just like, all right, this is it. We're going to make this decision. I know this is not the best decision in the world for gamers, at least the physical gamers, but guys, only 18%. That's not enough. Physical needed to be half of that. Now we're talking, because at that point, Sony is like, okay, well, let's keep on doing physical because 50%, you know what I mean? Likes, physical and another maybe 48 or 45 or maybe another 50%, likes digital. So it's half and half, but that's not the case. Digital is tipping the scale, guys. And it is showing all. It's not even just Sony. Capcom, we just went over their earnings yesterday. 93%. Was it 93% or something like that? Digital. Obviously, they're counting PC, they're counting all these third-party games, everything. Everything is counted in DLC, all that stuff is counted in there. But at the same time, digital once again. So am I going to lie to myself and be a fraud and say, oh, I'm not buying a PS6? Not because I'm a content creator and I want to make content. No, but the reality is, even if I wasn't making content, I'm not going to miss out on these games. Does it suck? Sure. Yes. But this is the future. This is the future that we did not want to see. This is the reality call at the end of the day that we didn't want, is an all digital future. We've seen the signs from years ago. We've seen the signs that digital is going to be the future. And here we are. So we got a little bit of time before all of this soaks in. We got until 2028. Maybe by then, like I said, if that's the case, then that means PlayStation 6 will be all digital. It will be. Because if they're ending physical games end of January 2026, that is crystal clear that PlayStation 6 will be all digital. 100%, 110% will be all digital. And a lot of people are still going to buy the PlayStation 6. You know why? Because you got so much invested. So you might be saying right now, oh, F Sony, I am done with you. No, you're just saying it because you're angry right now. This is not going to, people are not going to let this go. People are going to still have debates and stuff like that about, disc versus digital and stuff like that. And, oh, no disc, no buy, whatever. But the reality is this: you are not going to give up on buying the PlayStation 6. If the PlayStation 6 is affordable and you can get one, you're going to buy one.
Me digital since PS4. Since
See?
2020 things been done like digital and collector and physical versions later. Still they bought it.
Yep.
People could have not.
Yep. Exactly. So you got your own self to be blamed. Blame yourself. You're right, Galaxy. You're so right. Blame yourselves. You can't get mad at Sony when you've been voting with your wallets. This entire time you've been voting with your wallets and saying, yep, this is what I want. This is exactly, okay, if that's what you want, okay. You made your choice, man. You made your bed. Now lay down in it. You know what I'm saying? We're all guilty of this. We all played a role into this. PS4, that's the generation right there that solidifies this entire thing. Again, Sony's been planning this for years. They've been collecting data for years. PS4 was the highlight reel of this whole thing. I remembered because I talked about it. I remember because around that time I was streaming back then, even before the PS4 came out. I told y'all all, look on the channel, right? All the data came out back then during PS4 generation. A bunch of PlayStation gamers, what are they doing? Buying games digitally. They didn't care so much about physical. That's what I'm saying. Physical is an afterthought for a lot of people. So don't kid yourself and say, oh, I'm done with Sony. Now all of a sudden you want to be done with Sony, but you were partaken into the evil that is real right now in front of your face. That's crazy, bro. Talking about you're done with PlayStation. You're not done with PlayStation. You're just getting started with PlayStation. Remember God of War Ragnarok? Oh, yeah. They put a freaking code in the box right there. Where? Let me show you. Because some of y'all are still sleeping. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Let me find it. Where is it at? Where is it at? Is it this? Hold on. Where is it at? I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I can't find it right now. I can't find it. But y'all remember with God of War Ragnarok, The collector's edition. No freaking code in the box. I mean, no disc in the box.
HFW and SB2 collector got bought.
Yep. Exactly. Y'all remember this. No disc in the box for any of those collector's edition. For any of those. And we still bought it. So again, you know what I'm saying? God of War Ragnarok. No disc inside the freaking box. None. So, and we bought it. Code in the box. Yep, remember, this is nothing new. We've been experiencing code in the box since freaking PS4. Let's be real. Since PS4. They've been doing this. PS4, Xbox One generation. Right? Literally. Right in front of our faces. Code in the box. And we still bought it. So now all of a sudden now we want to be upset. Now all of a sudden now we want to be done with PlayStation. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You know, it's sad, man. It breaks my heart, guys, that, you know, this is happening right now to us. And we are, you know, man, it sucks, man. It sucks. But RIP to physical games, man. So sad. So sad.
This is why Nintendo did keycard. They look.
Yep, exactly. That's what I was telling you. Look at the key card situation. I know some of you guys are like, well, Marlon, yep. Look at the key cards. I'm telling you, it's happening rapidly. All around us. Rapidly. Look at the key card situation. Look at that. Oh, man. It's sad, man. Sad. Nothing is exciting about any of this stuff. Nothing is exciting about any of this stuff. Breaks my heart, man. Breaks my heart. You know, it really does. As someone that grew up on physical games, breaks my heart. Freaking code in the box is all you get. That's all you get. You say, y'all letting him get away with making the same content every day. We went over this yesterday. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to let negativity ruin what I got. It's too early in the morning.
Games are huge now. They don't fit on disc now too.
Yeah. I mean, can they add multiple? Sure. Yes, they can. But are they? Probably not. The reason why we're talking, I guess you don't pay attention. Yeah, I'm not going to bother Aaron. It's not worth my time. I don't know why I'm entertaining that comment. I really don't. It's too early in the morning. I don't know why people are here if they don't want to hear, because everybody's going to talk about this today. Dreamcast guy, Spawn Wave, all these people are going to talk about the same thing I'm talking. Man, listen to me, man. Let me cool down, because I know me, and I'm not even trying to get there. I'm not trying to get there this morning. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't know why you're here. If I'm talking about the same thing, why the heck are you here? Like, for real, why are you here? What? It's truth, not negativity. What? Not negativity label? What are you talking about?
Excellent live streams and videos. Whoop whoop. Celebratory hands in the air emoji. Party popper emoji. Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
My brother. Lies. Wait, hold on. Marvelous, thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $50. God bless. You didn't even have to do it. You're helping us to end off. This is the last day of the month. I appreciate all of you guys that step up and go above and beyond to continue to support what we do here. And this is why I sacrifice and get up as early as I can to make these content. As soon as the news drop, as soon as I get my hands on the latest tech, I will always put you guys first in everything I do when it comes to this channel. That's a commitment that I've made, and that's a commitment that I will continue to do. Nobody should be here for these lies. What kind of lies? What are you talking about? Sony just had their earnings call. What kind of lies? And and Rivacy, why are you here? What kind of lies? This is directly from Sony. What kind of lies? I can't. I can't. I can't with people. I can't. But okay. Whatever you say, dog. Let's just get the GTA 6 trailer 3. Yes, we need that. Yeah, literally a troll. Definitely. Definitely. What kind of lies? God, we need a digital consumer protection laws. Yeah, we do. For our purchases on PS Store, bro. We do. Just like how Steam got something in place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We definitely do. Shago, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, we do. You know what I mean? We definitely do. 83% was sold with physical. Okay. Okay, Rivacy. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay. Lieutenant, appreciate you, brother. No, I did not play that, Casper, ever since I finished the game. Okay, okay. Listen. Gamezilla. Listen, bro. Listen. You can say that 82% is a lie all you want. You can say, I knew it. I knew some of y'all were going to be like this. You know what I'm saying? I knew some of y'all going to be like this. Oh, this and oh, that. He said, sorry, bro. I got busy with work. I couldn't keep up with the chat. No, you okay. Hey, there's no hope. You good, bro. You know what I'm saying? You good. You want to make a change? Tell your 58K subs not to buy or invest in a Sony product. That's how you hurt. So, okay, let me give you a reality check. Let me give you a reality check. Let me tell you something, my brother. 58,000 people is not enough. We need every YouTube. And even if I tell my 58,000 subscribers, hey, listen, don't buy a Sony product. I can't make nobody do anything they don't want to do. I can't control anything.
I've also been buying all my games digitally since the PS4, and I'd be willing to pay 1,000 euros for the PS6 because I don't want to miss out on any games.
See? Okay.
Thanks for the stream. I'm watching you from France while I'm working. Praying gesture emoji.
Oh, thank you, bro. Wagner, thank you. Oh, man. Wow. Thank you for the blessing, bro. Wow. Thank you. Wow, man. See? I told y'all. I told y'all. Listen, man. Thank y'all for the support, guys. For real. I appreciate y'all, boys. Listen to me. That's the reality. Even if you see some of y'all saying, and there's multiple people I'm seeing saying they're willing to buy a PS6 at $1,000. That's the reality. Prepare you. I told y'all from months ago, even way before. I told you, I said, guys, PS6 is not going to be cheap. Everything around us is going to be expensive. Even if Sony is able to subsidize the price, right, and sell it at $899. Right? people are still going to buy it. Is it expensive? Sure. But look at the PS5 Pro now. The PS5 Pro is $900. It's $899. And believe it or not, there are people out there buying the PS5 Pro. Maybe not a whole lot, but people are saying, but we're talking about a new generation. We're talking about new games. You honestly think I'm going to be sitting on the sideline, Sony dropping Spider-Man 3, Venom, Fizzant, Bloodborne 2 I'm not saying those are wishful thinking. I'm just being sarcastic when I say Bloodborne 2 because it's not going to happen. Killzone, Resistance, any of these other, the next God of War game. You think I'm going to miss out on that? God's willing, if I'm here, bro, you think I'm going to miss? No, I want to play those games. Does it suck about this all digital future? Sure. But I told you guys too little too late. We were supposed to be out here buying these freaking games physically. But no, what a lot of us, we're all guilty of this. What a lot of us were doing, buying these games digitally during the PS4 generation. And even during the PS3 generation, people were buying games digitally. So again, you honestly think you're going to just miss out on a whole generation because Sony is not doing any more physical games? I don't believe it. I'm not going to lie to y'all and be fake and say, oh, I'm just not going to do it. I'll be crazy to say that because I'll be missing out on so many games. And what if Sony really pulls the plug on PC? Then what? See what my man Nalusion, he said $8.99. I might buy 2. See what I'm telling you? That's what I'm telling you.
The haters.
Straight up, Wagner. Straight up, man. 100%. Thank you, Wagner. I appreciate you, brother. I really do. Thank you so much, man. Let me heart that. I got to heart all these super chats. Listen. So again, bro. At the end of the day, bro, and this is very evident to me. People are saying they're not going to buy the PS6. I don't believe them because if it's $8.99, people are going to buy it. They're going to buy it. I'm not saying everybody because that's not true. Not everybody. There's still going to be some people, probably a large chunk of people that's still going to have PS5s. And that's fine. That's what always happens every generation. You're not going to get everybody to transfer over to a PS6. It's not going to happen. But for those customers that are digitally only for Sony, you see what I'm saying? They're going to be buying a PlayStation 6 regardless. They're gonna buy the PlayStation 6. So I'm not gonna kid myself into thinking, oh yeah, nobody cares about PS6. Nobody's gonna buy a PS6. No, that's not true. Nobody is gonna. No, that's not true. That's not true. Because if that PlayStation 6 is $8.99, people are still gonna buy it. And then people saying that they're done with Sony. Yeah, okay. You said physical or digital is not the problem. We just want ownership. Consumer protection. I want to own what I buy, not rent or license. They should make laws, not gonna buy $1,000 console to rent games. You know what's funny about renting games is that we've been doing this whole time. We've been what is Game Pass? What is Game Pass, ladies and gentlemen? We partake, nothing towards you, my brother. I'm just saying, what have we been doing? We've been partaking into this whole digital era. We've been partaking into the slackness of the results that we're seeing right now. What is Game Pass, ladies and gentlemen? Renting video games. You don't own those games in Game Pass. The minute you stop paying for that freaking Game Pass, that's it. You understand? That's renting games. What is PlayStation, the PlayStation Plus? Renting games. You don't own those games. You're renting these games. So again, we partake. We literally partake. A lot of us partake into Game Pass, into PlayStation Plus, and you download those games monthly. You see what I'm saying? That's renting.
Here one more game we will want. Horizon 3.
Oh yeah, all right. There you go. Horizon 3. Horizon 3 comes out. Right? Horizon 3 comes out. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna buy. You're not gonna buy it. You're just gonna say nope. No, Marlon. Nope. You're not gonna buy it. You're not gonna buy it. You're not gonna buy it. You're gonna miss out on Horizon 3. Okay, bro. Bobby Cook, early in the morning coming in. Appreciate you guys for the support. Let me go ahead and update this board real quick. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate you, bro. That knocks us down to 43. Make sure you go to the post tab where you find all your perks.
We will make our own destiny.
So hold on. So you're not gonna buy the PlayStation 6, right? Because you don't want to rent games. I get you guys about ownership. Yes, I agree 100% on the ownership side of things. Yes, we need to own our games 100% and not rent them. Only time will tell if Sony comes up with something. That's all I'm saying. Because it's very evident and very clear to me that Sony will go full steam ahead with this all digital future. You see what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is make us feel like we own those digital games. Like I said earlier before, come up with something to where we can trade in those digital games for new ones. Does that make any sense to some of y'all? You're finished playing this game. You don't want it no more. Sony has a trade-in program to where you can trade. And this could be something that Sony could very well do during the PS6 generation. Come up with a way for you to trade in those games. Trade in those digital games for new ones. In other words, AKA put money in your PlayStation wallet. So, okay, you buy this game for $80. I don't know how much the PS6 games are going to be. You buy this game for $80. Okay, you trade it in. Sony gives you $55 credit. You know what I'm saying? Towards another game, or $60 credit towards another game. There you go. Now you can take that money, you see what I'm saying, and purchase another game that you want. Or you can download that game and, put it down anywhere else you want. Carry it anywhere else. Do whatever you want to do with it. Launch it up. Don't even have to play. Don't even have to hook up to the internet. You can just download the game and you're good to go. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to worry about all of that stuff. Like, it's like right there. Like, it's you see what I'm saying? So again, I don't know. You say I don't want to feel like I own a digital games. That's silly. I mean, it's still something, guys.
I'm excited for a new Ratchet and Clank game exclusive to the PlayStation 6.
Yep, me too. Listen, bro. I don't know does this suck? Yes, it does suck. But I'm not going to lie to myself. And just, Raul, I'm not going to lie to myself anymore. I'm not going to lie to myself and tell myself, nah, I'm just going to miss out on PS6. No, I'm not. God's willing, I'm not. Because here's the reality. Here is the reality. Those games that are going to come out, you're going to want to play them. Spider-Man 3, Venom, like all these games, you're going to miss. Uncharted, what if they make another Uncharted? You're going to miss out on that? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So you can say, oh, you're done with Sony right now because you're upset. But once you calm down, Wolverine, all these games, well, Wolverine has a physical copy, which I'll be buying. But at the end of the day, like I said before, like this is the reality. I'm not going to miss out on the PS6. I'm not going to miss out on that. Spawn Wave says you can now lease a PS5 for $10 a month. We have no choice to do that for the PS6. I guess. I saw that video. I saw that. I didn't even know about that until just now. Until when I saw it earlier this morning. I didn't even get a chance to even talk about it. But no, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about those things, guys. Like, this is our reality. You know what I'm saying? I hope we get a new Resistance. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I've been talking about a new Resistance for a while now. I hope we get one. You know what I'm saying? Like I really, really, really and truly hope we get one, because if we get a new resistance, oh my God, you think I'm gonna miss out on that? Why? Why would I miss out on that for? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why am I gonna sit here and miss out on that? Why? No. Does it suck that we're not getting, physical games after January 2028? Yeah, sure. But I'm telling you, these content creators who are saying that they're done with PlayStation, they're capping. They're capping because they're kidding themselves. When that PS6 comes out, they're going to be on it. All we can do right now, those of you who love physical games, all we can do right now, guys, is buy as many physical games as we possibly can. If you love and care about physical games as you do, buy as many as you can. You have a year and a half. That's almost 2 years. You see what I'm saying? And there you go. No PC gamer is going to drop down, step down, go to the bottom to get the PS5 just to play less than a handful of games and stop the FOMO. Man, PC gamers are going to stay where they're at. I mean, are there going to be PC gamers that are going to be upset that there are no are there going to be PC gamers that are going to be upset that there is no PlayStation games like coming to PC? Sure. But they're not going to give up. They're going to be like, "Oh, okay, all of a sudden I'm going to sell my rig and go to PlayStation." It's just not going to happen. He said, "But is that the little bit of power difference into the next gen worth it?" That's also another thing. Xbox Series X. That's also another thing. Is, well, what is going to be the power difference? What is going to be the power difference? If it's not a huge jump, some people are just not going to buy it. You see what I'm saying? Some people are just not going to buy it because they're going to look at it and they're going to be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Some people are just looking at it. I don't know about that, dog. And I hear you. I hear you loudly and clearly. But at the same time, yeah, dog. Yeah. This is the reality, man. It sucks so much, man. It just, I remember the PS1, bro. All I can do, I have memories. That's all I have. I have memories. As a gamer, that's all I have is memories. That's it. Like back in the day when things was great. You know what I'm saying? When games were great, you know what I mean? Greater than they are now, and we have what we have now and stuff like that. Like, yeah, sure, 100%. But the reality is, this is it.
You do, buddy. From this point on, if there is a PlayStation game that I really want to play, I'm pirating it and playing it in the PS5 emulator.
Wow. Dang, man. I don't condone piracy, bruh. I really don't. I'm all about buying my games. You know what I'm saying? But hey, everybody got to do what's best for them. You know what I mean?
The new Xbox might be just to get Sony customers.
Could be. And that's a way, and that will be a clever way for them to answer back. That could be a clever way for them to answer back. Could be. You know what I'm saying? Could be. Yep. And because that's what we've been hearing. That's what we've been hearing all along. Cloak, thank you so much for the 5, bro. But yeah, everybody got to do what's best for them. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm all about buying my games, and we'll continue to buy my games. You know what I mean? And all I can do is suggest the same, but people are going to do whatever they got to do. Period. End of story. Marlon, do you think PS6 will have a disk drive option for back? Yes, I do believe so. Yep. I do believe so. Yes, sir. I do believe so.
Steam and Atari 50, the anniversary celebration takes players on an interactive journey through 50 years of video games. This is my childhood.
Wow. Yes, Bobby. Yeah, man. Atari. Oh my God. Good old days, Bobby. Good old days, man. Atari. Yeah. Good old days. You know, like I sometimes you just got to sit down and think, man, and think about the good old days and think about when it was really, really good. You know what I mean? When things were way different than what it is now. All we got is memories, guys. Things are just changing rapidly right in front of our eyes, right in front of our faces. And this is the direction that Sony is heading in. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, well, Marlon, you know what? I'm done. I hear you, bro. You know what I mean? We'll see if you're really, really done or if you're just saying it because you're upset right now. But I'm telling you guys, this is it, man. This is what we have. We should have the option for both games that are beloved should be physical and some should be digital. The choice should be the customers to make. That is true. That is true. But we're living in a world and in a time where, you know, these companies have so much power and numbers don't lie. So
money isn't an issue for me. I'm buying the PS6 and the next Xbox regardless the price and even if there's little to no exclusives initially.
See that? Raul just said it, man. He said it. You see, you can't make this up. And
the good old days for me. I've been loving it. What you young boys don't understand. I don't care what Sony and them doing. I'm gonna play what y'all talking about.
Straight up. See, I'm gonna be playing what y'all talking. Exactly, Bobby. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So to piggyback off of Raul and Bobby, thank you so much, Bobby, for the support, brother. I appreciate you. God bless. Listen to me. Just like where Raul is saying that he don't care if there's not enough exclusives or anything like he's buying the PS6. Money is not an option. Again, Sony knows their customers. They know their customers better than anybody else. There are a lot of people out there like Raul that is gonna buy the PS6, regardless of this old digital thing. They don't care. A lot of these gamers, a lot of these PlayStation fans, they don't care. They're gonna buy the PS6, regardless of what's going on right now. So again, people are over here talking about they're done. There's not enough people. There's not enough people to harm Sony in terms of their business. You know what I mean? It's not enough. And that's what I'm trying to get. If you walk away from PlayStation right now, that means nothing to Sony. That's what I'm trying to get. There's not enough PlayStation fans that are going to be done with Sony. Period. End of story. That's what I'm trying to get y'all boys to understand this entire time is at the end of the day, this is the reality. The reality is, yes, Sony knows that the majority plays their games digitally. Sony knows their fans better than anybody else.
1980 to 2026 know that my timeline gaming tech.
Wow. Man, that was before I was born. Wow. Bobby. Wow, man, that's legendary. That's legendary, man. Wow. Look at that. You see that? Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. You see that? 1980 to 2026. That's insane. That was before my time, way before my time. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I have respect for my elders, bro. You know what I mean?
I think the new Xbox will disc to get Sony gamer and in the long run get more people to GP and digital future.
Yep.
Microsoft cares about that since Xbox One.
Yep, exactly. That 100% Galaxy, 100%. That's probably what they're gonna do. See, Xbox is quiet right now. You know what I'm saying? Xbox is quiet right now because I feel like Xbox, they got an answer. Microsoft is going to have an answer to this. And that's a way for them to undercut Sony. Yes, Sony is going to sell more, but at the same time, this is a way for Microsoft to sell more units. This is a way for Microsoft to get back in gamers' good graces. Are you understand what I'm saying? And being able to sell more units, being able to get back into the console space again and sell more hardware. Remember what Asha said. She said that they're going to find a way to make next generation, to make the Helix affordable, because not everybody got a lot of money to go around like that. Microsoft can do it. They're also wanting to change things around. You know,
you're not a real gamer to me if you stop because of no disk drive.
Exactly.
The goal should be to play, not be a collector or reseller.
100%. I agree. Like I said, hey, D1, and I know some people are going to disagree with you because of that. But listen, man.
Cassette tapes to CDs to streaming.
Yes.
VHS tapes to DVDs to streaming. Physical copies to digital copies. Get over it.
100%.
Get with the times or get left behind.
100%. Period.
Those don't want to be left behind.
Period. I couldn't agree more with both of y'all. D1, Mav, and There's No Hope. 100%. You know what I'm saying? VHS, from cassette tapes to CDs to streaming to VHS tapes to DVDs to streaming physical copies to digital copies. Get with the times. You're right. And I do agree. I know some people are going to disagree with you. There's No Hope. I know some people are going to disagree with D1. Appreciate both of y'all boys. Listen to me. I feel like if you say that you're a gamer, yeah, you're not going to miss out on playing video games because a format has changed. You should still game, right? Again, I'm a gamer. I'm not going to miss out on these games, content creator or not content creator. Does it suck that physical media is going away? Yeah, sure. Just like everything else, Netflix, what is that? Renting movies and watching movies digitally. Everything around us, Paramount Plus, same thing. All these streaming services, you know what I mean? There's no physical component to Netflix or Hulu or HBO Max or any of those things. No, there's not. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's the reality. The reality is digital is taking over. I'm not going to stop gaming on a platform that I've been gaming on for 30 plus years because they're going digital. What am I going to do? Quit? Give up? I have so much invested. You know, I've spent so much money thanks to you guys into PlayStation, into Xbox, into this whole gaming ecosystem. Thousands of dollars, money I can't even count over the years. So what I'm going to do? Give up and miss out on all these games? No. I'm here to game. I'm here to give y'all my thoughts on these games. I love what I do for you guys, man. Thank the Lord Jesus for putting me in the position that I'm in. I'm so grateful to be in the position that I'm in because I work for this. I work hard for this. And I put God first and I had faith. When everybody else was laughing at me and saying, you're crazy for doing YouTube, I pushed forward and I pushed through. You see what I'm saying? Same thing. My alarm going off. I usually get up at 8:45 to get my daughter's lunch ready for school. So I have like another 15 more minutes, guys. But listen to me, man. So like I said, and I'm going to say it one last time. I'm not giving up on PlayStation. I'm not going to kid myself and be like, yep, nope, I'm not buying a PS5. I'm sorry, not buying a PS6. Does it suck? Yes, it does. Yes. But at the end of the day, what am I going to do? People are going to be sitting here, Marlon, shoot, this game is coming out on PS6. You're not going to buy it? Marlon, this just came out on PS6. You're not going to buy this game? Hey, man, you know, you're not going to review Spider-Man 3? I'm going to be looking here looking like stupid. No, man, no, I ain't playing that. What? You know, a freaking, they drop a Venom game. You know I love Venom. My wife knows. Everybody knows I love Venom. I'm just going to miss out on playing Venom? With everybody else playing Venom, I'm sitting here looking stupid like, oh, well, I don't know. I ain't playing no stupid Venom. What? Nah, dude.
Everyone knew this all-digital future is coming. Nothing never stays the same in time, and video games is no different.
It's true. Raul, true. 100%. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Absolute. Yeah, God is good, man. He's amazing all the time. He's amazing. That's why I put him first in everything I do. And everything, like, I don't worry about nothing, man. My heart is for Jesus and will forever be. My soul is for him too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I move the way I move. I don't worry about people and worry about what people saying. You know what I'm saying? For real. Surf life. Let's go, man.
We will make our own destiny.
Where are you going? Exactly. Where you going? Where you going, Flo Ducks?
Sup, Marlon? I was born in 1979, so I was there for Atari, Sega Master System, Nintendo, and everything else after them. I'm gonna miss physical for sure.
Me too. Me too.
Majority of those upset are those who buy secondhand.
Yep. 100%. D1, 100%. You're right. You're 100% right. You know what I'm saying? You're 100% right. And Surf Life. Yo, shout outs, my brother. Love you, man. Yeah, you're 100% right, Surf Life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna miss physical, bro. I am gonna miss physical, but gaming content creators are going to buy until they are priced out. Exactly. All these, don't listen to these people, guys. I keep telling y'all, don't listen to these people. Oh, I'm not gonna buy PlayStation 6. I'm done with Sony. It's for clicks and views. That's all it is. Read between the lines, guys. Don't let these guys pump you up and gas you up to do something you don't want to do. If you want to buy the PlayStation 6, buy it. You know what I'm saying? This no disc, no buy situation, bro, come on, man. How long that's going to stand for? Dragon King says, bro, my gaming years start from 1979 to 2026. Wow. Says my first gaming console was Atari 2600, bro, and still gaming on PS5 Pro, Series X, Switch 2, which is my top console, bro. I hear you, Dragon King. I hear you, bro. And, you know, like I said, man, you know, all these dudes over here talking about they're done with Sony. You're not done, bro. You're not done. You're just getting started. The PS6 is going to come out at the end of the day. If the PlayStation 6 ends up being really affordable, you're going to buy it. That's right. You're going to buy it. If that PlayStation 6 winds up being affordable, you are going to buy it. All facts. But nothing. You're gonna buy it. I can almost guarantee. You think you're gonna miss out if, man, Sony comes out and be like, look, Uncharted 5, here we go, another Uncharted. You know, here we go, another Killzone. You're gonna miss out? You're gonna miss out? Nah, man. People just over here damage controlling. They just damage control. Yo, Bobby, again, the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you so much. Early in the morning. Thank y'all for the support, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I woke up early this morning. It was worth it.
We will make our own.
You know what I'm saying? It was worth it. Talking to you guys about all this stuff, it was worth it. It was definitely worth it, man. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, man. This is our reality, man. This is what's happening in the space right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the bottom line is you guys have to understand, man. You know, love you too, Andrew. The bottom line is people should have been closing their wallets from PS4 generation, from PS3, because people were buying digital games during the PS3 generation. You should have been closing your wallets. If you cared so much about physical games, you should have been, your wallets should look like this. When Sony is stretching forth their hands and being like, hey, why is your wallet closed? We need your money. You should be like, nope. Sony, you want me to go in my wallet and give you my money? No, I'm not doing it. You should have stand on business right there and then and be like, nope, Sony, get out of here. Get out of here, Sony. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, you're not gonna do me like that. You're not gonna get me like that, Sony. But nope. People are not going to do that. I keep telling y'all, people are just not going to do that. They are not going to do that. They're not going to close their purse. They're not. They're not going to close their wallets. They're not. They're not. Super Nintendo play at my cousin's house in New Jersey in the building. Shout outs to my Jersey brothers and sisters. We out here. You know what I'm saying? Said Marlon, I heard you drop some new tracks. Can we hear some bangers? Ha ha. Yeah, man. We had the Helix, I Need You. We had we actually did something for Sony too, with this whole no disc, no buy situation. We actually did something on that. And we're gonna have some more heat for you guys. Possibly I'm gonna try to see if we can get some stuff out really, really soon. Because like I said, studio time is not cheap. And we'll have some stuff out for you guys as soon as possible. So stay tuned, man. I got some stuff for you boys cooking up. Stand on business and don't open your purse for Sony. Hey, Capono, I'm telling you, man, but people are not going to do that. People are not going to do that. That's the thing that people, oh, man, I'm done with PlayStation. Oh, man, you're not done. You're not. Why are you kidding yourself? You're not done. You're going to buy the PlayStation 6. You're going to buy it. You're going to buy it. Grizz says, that's what's up, Marlon. Keep pushing that good content, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Love you guys, man. Love you, man. Thank you. Says, I'm definitely not happy with the whole physical thing, but it's not going to stop me from gaming. I'm a gamer for life until I can't no more. Straight up, Surf Life. Straight up. Hey, Mike. Sean. Coming in on the tail end of the stream. Let's go, brother. Galaxy says, I have almost 200 digital games, PS5 only. I think in my PS5 library. See that? 200 games. See that? And that's just one person. I believe it's more than 200 when adding PS4. You see what I'm telling you? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This adds up. It adds up, man. You know what I'm saying? It adds up at the end of the day. This is what I've been telling you guys, you know?
1984 Diamondback Super Streak, about to buy this.
Wow. Hey, I don't know nothing about that one, Bobby. I don't know. That was way before my time. I ain't even gonna pretend I know anything about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I you know, I'm just being honest. I'm not even gonna fake it. You know, I can't fake it because I don't know. And I'll never fake it because I'm always going to be real and authentic with you boys. That was way before my time. You know, like, man, let me tell you guys something, man. It is what it is, man. It's very evident to me. Like I said, people are always going to be angry for sure because you're taking away something that people grew up with and stuff like that. We all grew up with physical games. It sucks. Just like CD, just like VHS, just like cassette and stuff like that. We all grew up on that stuff. Where's cassettes now? You know what I'm saying? No more. It's non-existent now. I mean, yeah, you can go to a vintage store or whatnot and get you you know what I'm saying, a cassette, get you some vinyl. They still sell vinyl here and there, but it's not like what it used to be. So at the end of the day, yeah, I see why people are upset, man. Yeah, for sure. But just like back then in the early 2000s and in the late 90s, you know, when things started to change, people were upset, bro.
Sony dropped Lu 3 trailer and showed Joel walking through a door in Sony. Would fans what curse anybody talking negative about physical?
Wow. Wow. Yeah. We know Joel is dead, but at the same time, just say maybe it's a prequel or maybe it's some, I don't know, whatever the case may be, a reboot or whatever the case may be. And Last of Us 3, you see Joel or you see Ellie, it's over, bro. It's over. People gonna forget. They're gonna forget real. You're right. You're so right, brother. You are so right. People gonna forget. And that's the reality. People will forget right quick. I told y'all. Oh my God, Last of Us 3. You're gonna miss out on playing Last of Us 3? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. bro, this all digital stuff, I know everybody's in an uproar right now. I know people are upset. But at the end of the day, guys, it's going to be the new. What is the new? All digital. You're going to get used to it, just like you did with physical. Sad, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And when, like I've been telling y'all, you know, whenever Sony show these games, you're going to fold up like a beach chair. You're going to be, wait, hold on a second. I thought you said you were done with Sony. Yeah, you're a fraud. You know what I'm saying? You are a freaking fraud. You're not done with PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? You're not done with Sony. You're just getting started, because as soon as they drop that PlayStation 6 and it's affordable, guess who's going to buy it? You. So you're going to have some frauds out here who is going to go back on their word. As soon as they see those games, they ain't going to be able to resist those games. This is Sony we're talking about. Of all the companies in the world, when it comes to gaming, we're talking about Sony. And we know Sony got some of the best single player games, best single player IPs in the world, next to Nintendo and also Xbox. Okay? So let's not kid ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Into think, just like how people say that they were done with Xbox, but yet still I saw people out here buying Series X's, right? Because they saw Gears. And I keep telling you guys, when you make high quality games, high quality experiences, that's what drives sales. You make a great game to go with that console, there you go. Same thing with PC. Why do you think people go to PC? It's not because of the mods or because of customization and upgradability and all those kind of things. Also because people can do whatever they want to do. It's open. You know what I'm saying? It's free world. You could make whatever you want to make, do whatever you want to do. It's your own personal rig. It's your own personal computer. You could do whatever you want to do with it. You get the best performance that you can't get anywhere else. If you go all out and you build the best PC that you could possibly make, that's the reality. You get what you pay for. You get the best cutting edge processor, RAM, SSD, motherboard, AIO cooler, you know what I'm saying? Power supply, case. You got yourself a rig. You get yourself a nice monitor. You are golden. You ain't worrying about no PlayStation 6 or PlayStation 5. You ain't worrying about all that. You know what I mean? Because you know you got the best thing that you can ever have. You know? Capono says Sony will be charging you full price for a 5-year-old game. It's already happening. What about you, Marlon? Are you getting PS6? Oh yeah, Raven. Oh yeah, I've been said it. Oh yeah, I'm getting the PS6, bro. I'm getting the PS6. 100%. I'm getting that 6, bro. I already said it. You know, I'm not gonna lie to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to myself like the rest of these guys and be like, nope, I'm not buying it. I'll be lying to myself. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie. You know, we all got to do what's best for all of us. You know what I mean? Some of us are going to be done, then be done. You know what I mean? And go somewhere else. I guess as long as you're gaming, it doesn't matter. Sorry, guys. I guess, it doesn't matter. I guess as long as you're gaming, you're playing video games and you're having a great time, cool. That's just how I look at it, guys. At the end of the day, PS6, we don't really know much about it. I would like the PlayStation 6 to be fully backwards compatible, period, end of story. I would like for it to be, but the reality is that's probably not going to be the case. You know what I mean? You're probably going to get only what? PS1, not PS1. What am I talking about? PS4 and PS5 games. That's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get. Said they're going to buy PS6 regardless of the price. He said, where are they going? Exactly. Of course they're going to buy it. Says, I'm almost 30 years old and I've been gaming since 4 years old. I started all digital PS3 era and then went all out PS4 because the disc take up too much space. See? There you go. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to. And there you go. So again, it's case in point, Galaxy. Again, people saying, "Oh, I'm done with Sony and I'm this and I'm that." I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't. I don't. I'm done with Sony. I'm not buying the PS6. Okay. Okay. We will see when they show off the PS6. I'm not going to kid myself and lie to you guys. I will never lie to you guys. I will always be upfront and honest about everything that I do. I will never lie to you guys. You know what I mean? Yes. Am I buying the PS6? Yes, I will. God's willing. If he says the same, I will get one because one, I got to play the games. Two, I got to make content for y'all. So I'm a gamer at the end of the day. I'm not going to lie to you. My job is to review these games and tell y'all my thoughts about it. Period. End of story. I'm not going to be like the rest of these dudes. Oh, I'm done. And then behind closed doors, they have a PS6 in their house. I don't have time for that. He said my old PS5 blew up. It was overheated and quite working. It says I had to wait a couple of months to afford another one. I hear you, man. It's hard times, man. Hard times. That stuff goes out of warranty and stuff like that. It's just, that's it. I barely use my ROG Ally X. Really? Wow. And even those things are expensive. You want to talk about an amazing deal I got recently? I wanted to share this with y'all, because some of my stuff that I had before, because like I said, you got as a content creator, you got to make room for the next thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to prepare yourself for the next piece of tech. If you're not getting enough money in on your channel, you got to find a way to invest. You got to find a way. And so some of my handhelds, I had to end up selling them and make room for the next thing. And bro, it seemed like the universe is like, nah, Marlon, you're going to get back one. You're going to rebuild your arsenal when it comes to your handhelds. Remember I told you guys I saw, what was it? This was at a pawn shop. I keep telling y'all, don't sleep on them pawn shops. For those of you who can't afford these consoles brand new, don't sleep on used and don't sleep on these pawn shops. There was a Ally X, not the Xbox Ally X, but the Ally X, the 2024 one. Dog. You see how expensive RAM is right now and SSD? Bro, I got a 4 terabyte SSD. Ally X for $750. Out the door. Let's sit down and think about that. How much is it for a 4 terabyte?
My job is to buy and enjoy.
There you go. 100%, Bobby. How much is it for a 4 terabyte SSD? A 4 terabyte SSD right now is going from anywhere from $600 to $1,000. So what does that tell you? That tells you you literally got away with that deal. So you basically got the device for $150 because the SSD, even on the used market, that SSD that's in that Ally X is going for like $600. So essentially you got that. You got to be smart. So I'm telling you, don't sleep on these pawn shops. You can get some of the best deals that you can possibly, whether it's a PS5, a Series X, a PC, a handheld, a Steam Deck, whatever. It says, I don't care about old games. I want more remastered. Oh, okay. Says my ROG Ally X isn't even for game. It's my everyday PC, not gaming. I got that thanks to a refund check from college, but otherwise I wouldn't ever have one. It's expensive. Yeah, it is. It's very expensive, and they're getting stupid expensive right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're getting even more expensive. Look at the Legion Go 2. That's even something else I got to tell you guys. You know what I mean? The Legion Go 2, that's $2,000. You know what you can do with $2,000? You can build yourself a rig, or you can get yourself a laptop. You know what I mean? That will blow that stuff out of the water. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? You can find a secondhand PS5 Pro. Oh yeah, in the pawn shop. Yes, and you could get a really good deal on it. I live in New York City. I know you do. But guys, your boy have to get going. I have to get my daughter ready for school, man. She has to be there at 10:15. My daughter has to be at school at 10:15. So your boy has to, you know, daddy duties. You know what I'm saying? I got it. Fathers, you know how this goes. My time is very limited. Shout out to my daughter, man. She just turned 3 on the 13th of June. So, yeah, man, your boy got to go. Your boy got to go. So I love you guys, man. Thank you guys. Hit the like button for me if you did enjoy the show. I know I did. Today is Friday, man. Hype Fridays. You know how we get down. Thank you guys. Each and every one of y'all that pour into the show. You donated. You showed up early in the morning. You hit the like button and you subscribe to the channel. I love y'all. I do. Thank you guys, man. Thank y'all. Thank you so much, Pyro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the happy belated birthday for my daughter. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank y'all, man. Andrin, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Anytime, man. I told my wife, because my wife works, she worked overnight last night and she got home this morning and she was like, hey, you up early? And I said, yeah. I said, I'm thinking about streaming. She said, this early? And I said, yeah, because I said, there's some news that just dropped. I want to get on it right away. And then I'm going to, do my little couple hours. And then I got to take my daughter to school. So she was like, okay, so yeah, man, it's that time. So I got to get her lunch bag ready for her and get her up, and get her prepared and stuff. So I love you guys, man. I'll see you guys, man, in the next one. One love and God bless. Hit that like button on the way out, guys. And let's not kid ourselves. All right. Let's not kid ourselves and say we're done with PlayStation. It's only temporary. We're only saying that because we're angry. But the truth is, as soon as you see Nathan Drake, as soon as you see Aloy, you be like, oh. As soon as you see Ellie, oh my God, Sony, oh my God, I gotta get a PS6. Ooh, Sony.